Okay, so we are live. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back, Mecha fans, and yeah, welcome back to Mecha. So today we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually going to be doing a live watch along of Gundam SEED Freedom, which has just hit Netflix today. US Netflix. I don't live in the US, but through means of, you guys probably know what, I have been able to get a hold of it and watch it. This will be interesting. I've never seen the SEED Freedom movie. Awesome. Well, I have multiple times actually. But yeah, so that is what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be watching it. Now I will switch over to what I have kind of set up and I will talk you guys through kind of the process of this. So you can see me in the top corner. You can see the background. Of course, I've got SEED Freedom key art. And you can probably see we got a stopwatch timer here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start watching the film. Once I click play on my end, I watched it on my iPad, which is just in front of me. I'm going to click play on my end, and I'm also going to hit start on this at the same time. So essentially, you guys can sync it up so you guys know like what point we are in the film. So for those that are joining like later into the stream, or if you're watching on the replay, that's awesome as well. But yeah, basically you'll just be able to sync up with the specific time frame that I am on, and I guess we can just kind of talk about it and go over things as they happen in the film. Bit of a live commentary kind of situation. I'm going to try and connect my AirPods hopefully to my iPad. They're either going to connect to my iPad or they're going to connect to the Mac. I don't know which one. We'll check. Right, they've definitely connected to my Mac. So hold on a second. We're going to have to do a bit of disconnecting here. For some reason it's only working on one end. Okay, I think it stopped. I'm going to just try playing it a second on my end. I just want to make sure this is working properly. No, I don't want to move into my Mac. Sorry, guys. We'll get this sorted, don't worry. I'm just, because of the way that Apple products work, it tends to connect to both things, so it has been a little bit of a pain, and it's only currently playing through one earphone, so we will see what happens with this. See if we can now connect it. Come on, to my AirPods. Cannot play time, please try again. Hold on. This is very much being a pain. Okay, so now I think they're connected. Let's try it. So they are definitely coming through. So, now that I've got it set up, if it doesn't decide to restart again, what we're going to do is we're going to click start on this. So hopefully you guys have got it already and set up, I believe. I've given a few minutes while I've been trying to test my stuff out. So we're going to click play on this thing in 3, 2, and 1. And let's go. I think this is working. There we go. So just going through the logos, and one thing to note as well is that this is just the English dub they've got on Netflix. Don't know why they haven't got the original sub version, but I'll take what I can get. It's either I take the original Japanese version without subs, or the English dub with or without subs. It's a weird situation, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Hopefully they do rectify that at some point in the future, though. Don't want it too loud. Okay, so we've got the opening battle here. Bit of Wyndham action going on. We've got some Gins shooting one of the tank things. You really cannot go wrong with the score for Seed. Not gonna lie, the Immortal Justice in like grey, obviously without the armor stuff on, looks really cool. It's like a fully greyed out Immortal Justice. I don't know whether anyone else has got the subtitles on, but they do not match up with what's being said. I assume it's just using the general English subs, and then obviously doesn't quite match up with the like Japanese version script. It does for the most part, but yeah, it just kind of like switches out words a little bit. You still got the same meaning for everything. Yeah, see that Justice looks really cool in grey. Shin sounds really, I want to say old. He sounds much older than like he should sound based on how he looks. I'm maybe slightly behind what the stopwatch is on because I had to put the subtitles on and it sort of temporarily paused it. So if I comment on things, they're literally like, and it's like a few seconds behind, that's why. But kind of go around with a bit of TM Revolution. It's such an awesome opening. Hey, you are kidding. I just spilled water all over me. Not all over me, but my desk. That's definitely one way to start off first watch party by spilling water. It's alright. It's not that bad. Thankfully, it's only water. And not like something else that would be sticky. I'm just checking that I haven't messed up my cards, because I do actually have my SEED Freedom cards that I got out of a wafer pack. I still have them on my desk. To me, the funny part about this opening scene is that it got really like upbeat hype music playing over like a whole village getting, well, like a whole town getting massacred. We're going to destroy Gundam. The destroy Gundam's so cool, just the way it fires all lasers out like at the same time. Still need to get my hands on that high grade destroy Gundam. It's like £100 though, so it's a sizable investment for a Gunpla kit. I'm used to paying like £20-30 for them at most. Yeah, Shin's voice actor in the dub just sounds. It doesn't sound like he's what 15, 16 years old. I think sounds more like 30. Remember when everyone was struggling against the destroyed Gundam in Destiny, and then Kira's like taking one of them down single-handedly? That's kind of wild. Androids, thank you very much for dropping in. Just read your message. That's absolutely fine. I mean, if you ever do want to, kind of watch it along with me, this stream will be up as a replay, so you will actually be able to kind of tune into it there, and it's going to be the same as it is here. So if you do ever feel the desire to watch this film with a bit of a commentary, then yeah, feel free to do so. But thank you for dropping in anyway. That's really kind of you. Nirin, thank you for dropping in as well. Fun fact was Shin's voice actor in HD remastered series and feels different due to his tone was truly old. However, in this film, his tone's truly made just like youth character. Okay. Here it sounds a little bit older to me, but you know, I guess it probably depends on certain scenes in the film. Plus, I haven't actually heard the Destiny HD remastered dub. I watched it in sub, so for all I know, Shin could sound incredibly like way too old there. So I haven't got much to compare it to. The only good thing about watching an English dub is that I'm able to watch the film properly without having to pay it quite as much attention, so I can kind of talk to you guys a little bit more as well. And to be honest, from what I'm hearing of it so far, it's not that bad actually. It's a half decent English dub. Move sounds pretty good. After going to Destiny ends, Kira sounds losing for a fight due to war never ending. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. That's kind of his whole arc throughout this film is that, yeah, he's just kind of accepting people's help and, yeah, not taking on the burden of war completely himself. I'm excited to hear how Atherin sounds because I never actually heard what his English dub sounds like. But that's going to be like another half an hour before he comes into the film, I think. Okay, actually, yeah, Shin doesn't sound that bad. It doesn't sound quite as old as I thought. Yamato. So this is probably you're always going to have those pronunciation problems. It's Yamato, not Yamato. Lucus. Oh my god. That's not right. Lucus. Lacus. Can they not just like stick to the the Japanese pronunciation? I want to check something because I recognize Lex's voice. So look, SEED Freedom, English dub. Stephanie Shee. Yeah, I reckon that's it. Oh, Max Mittelman actually voices Kira. I didn't know that. What else has Stephanie Shee done? Oh, that's interesting. So Stephanie Shee voices Lax in this, actually voices Kagi Sumeragi in, well, it says in Code Geass Rose the recapture, but I assume the original series as well. Chirami Lee is Kaguli. Yeah, I can hear that. Also, Chris Hankley voices Atherin. Moonflagger English voice actor was voiced by Trevor Devall, who also voiced Moonflagger in the original version for the SEED HD remastered and repressed. Interesting. That's weird that they brought him back then. I would have thought they would have brought back the HD remasters voices. Unless Trevor's voice kind of lines up with a bit more of an older Moonflagger. That's why they might bring him back. I can't stand the pronunciation of Lacus in this. Lucus. There's not a double O. It's a U. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Agnes was never in Destiny at all, was she? I don't think. I'm interested to know what her kind of part was during that time. There's so many Harrows. I love the voice of the Harrows in this, actually. It just sounds like a chipmunk. It's like when Alvin and the Chipmunks, the films originally came out and everyone was doing like the chipmunk version covers of songs. So it's just a really high pitched version. That's kind of what the Harrow voice reminds me of. Now I'm hearing it. I don't know how I didn't pick up on the fact that Max Mittelman is voicing Kira here, because I can hear that voice, especially having recently played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and he voices Red 13 in that. You can hear it. He's actually a pretty decent voice for Kira. Is that the bird? Is the bird carrying a harrow in that wallpaper? Should have forgot during the beginning, Chairman Durandal English voice actor was the same person who played Full Frontal in Gundam Recon. Interesting. I recognise the voice. I have a feeling that he's like a really well known voice actor, so let's look him up. Gilbert Durandal, English dub. Ah, Keith Silverstein. Okay, yeah. I think. Where's it Ted Cole? Not Ted Cole, I don't think. So when did the Unicorn was 2014, right? I've just got his like behind the voice actors page up. He's done a lot of voices, so it's going to take a while to try and find it. Oh, it was Unicorn 2018. I think it was 2014. Yeah, Keith Silverstein. He voiced Full Frontal in the dub. And he also voiced Shah in The Origin, I think. and also I think very briefly voiced him in the Cuckoo's Stones Island film. Basically, he's the latest voice actor for Shah and the Shah clones of UC. He's a pretty good fit though for Shah, though, just like hearing his voice. Oh, they didn't use. I just did like the in the dub thing there. They said, "I ought to report you," and then on the subtitles says this is sexual harassment, and they decided to change it. I just noticed all the Lacus Klein like music videos are playing on the screens. In 22 minutes of Gundam SEED Freedom, many first from Gundam SEED characters appearing photos of fell over and started for this series after being 20 years ago this anime was aired in Japan. That is true. I mean, the whole thing just feels very like fan servicey and nostalgic, but in a good way. Like you have all the photos on the board in Kira and Lex's house. This is our first Atherin scene. Except he just is in the background. That is like a top tier fit right there. I think if I honestly want it to be my first cosplay like this, the SEED Freedom outfit for Atherin, because it's pretty simple. It's just like a trench coat, but he looks pretty badass in it. Shin's so out of place in this in just like this entire situation. During the meet, or everyone part exception was this shirt and stretched with as being episode 15 of Gundam SEED Destiny. During the know that Atherin was the face of the member. Yeah. You see, Mecha being in a sword fight now, but later he's going to show them how to wield a sword in the final battle. Shira's Japanese voice was voiced by Yuichi Nakamura, who also voiced Greymaker from Gundam Blue. Also had a rival vibe character. Awesome. I haven't seen Gundam Blue, so Yuichi Nakamura, the name rings a bell. Yuichi Nakamura. Yeah, thought so. Yes, he's actually the voice of Gojo in JJK. See, Shin's like me. If I was at a place like that, I would be getting 2 plates of desserts as well. Off he's got Riz. move this over a bit. There we go. Little Harrow desserts as well. During Bell's elections, the behavior like a child because his slayers related Japanese vodka, skinny cheese, Suzumara, Moya Sakamoto, we're American. I didn't know that. That's actually a really cool thing. I wonder if they actually are like the characters in real life, like in this scene anyway. I wonder if that's why this set decided to make Shin and Luna Maria a couple. Agnes is Japanese voice actor. Huh, okay. That's interesting actually, because like the first thing I thought of like with Agnes in this film is that she feels like the Flay of SEED Freedom. So it's interesting they're actually voiced by the same voice actress. And I mean, to a degree, I guess, a little bit like Stella, but not as much. She's definitely like Flay though. Basically, someone that I personally find unlikable, because I think Agnes is pretty unlikable in this film, and I thought Flay was very unlikable in Seed. I'm gonna Murasame Kai flying in. I gotta be honest, I've been a bit harsh on the Murasame Kai. I said that I really didn't like the suit, but I've kind of warmed up to a bit. Got some of the Black Knight Squad suits now. What suit is that? I'm trying to figure out. Is it a Wyndham, but like custom coloured one? Or is it some sort of variation of the dagger? I think it's a dagger version. It doesn't look like the dagger L, because that doesn't have yellow on it, I don't think. It looks like a cross between the Wyndham and dagger L, actually. Oh. Those blades of Shin's are awesome. That's a badass way to take down something like that. Nose is itching. Got a very jazz soundtrack going on here. Bit of like, I want to say jazz, but it's not really jazz. I don't know how we're 45 minutes into this film already. It goes so quickly. It's a very, very rewatchable film, in my opinion. I'm still trying to figure out what that mobile suit is. It's like a combination of Daggerel and Wyndham. Athrun Seacock enters the battlefield as a superplot of the film because first time during they didn't show which Athruns will be piloting the first half of the film. No, it was hilarious. Yeah, I mean, Athrun coming in the Seacock is a very awesome scene. Also with the Seacock scene, they kind of played a version of Shah's theme. Or something like inspired by it anyway. There we go, the Gelgoog Menace. Oh, the Black Knight suits are so cool. Nirin, you must be quite far in front of me because I am not at that part yet. Lynn Maria the first name was amazing because in episode 2, French Gibral's ship during escape from mob. Film. First hit, second didn't. You are picking up on so many references, which I am not. I do not have an encyclopedic knowledge of Seed or Seed Destiny. At least not as like specific as those anyway. I respect it though. Good shot. And then the second one. That's perfect. Literally quoting Star Wars and Han Solo. And they don't do that in the Japanese version. Well, I mean, I wouldn't really know anyway, but on the subtitles it doesn't say that. But that's actually kind of perfect. Oh. There's a nuclear missile. Right, this is where we're going to get the arrival of the goat. This is the end of the Archangel as well. Lasted 2 full 50 episode series, then gets destroyed in this. No Kira to save her from that shot. I just realised that was a reference to the Freedom initially arriving. Rest in peace. Except he's not dead. Oh. I love the way the mobile suits fight in this film. During Griffin using her abilities, Kira's mind small flashback and Gundam SEED over the end of Harkins was actually broke the record hold longer. I assume you mean the record for like a ship surviving throughout Gundam franchise. And yeah, with the flashback stuff, it's like loads of flashing through Rao, I think. Rao the Crusade. Oh. Oh. Hey. Catherine. Yeah, the music in this scene is very Char inspired. Oh man. See, I've never been a fan of the Zygote, but you put Athrun in it, and holy shit, that specific shot is so cool. Where it's standing up, it's just got like the black background. Also, Slayers because it reminds me of it's a shit Holland Stone's press for that. I didn't even notice that in this film. Mayrin Hawk, underrated character in this franchise. Oh man. I just noticed that like the skin gets obliterated first. And it's just the skeleton. No. No more Archangel. Oh yeah, I just noticed it there. Immortal Justice Head. Ooh. Aegis Gundam head was still standing until C-75 was amazing because it looks so rusty now. See, I thought for a second, I thought that was the Immortal Justice, but Aegis makes more sense. Or Aegis, I don't know how it's pronounced. Oh, wonderful. Yes, that was Requiem. So one of the things I like about Freedom, like this film anyway, Seed Freedom, is it does very much feel like a Seed Destiny sequel. Almost like fixes some of the issues with Seed Destiny or expands on things and like just makes you appreciate them more. Like the Destiny plan. Kasky Island. Got Isaac and Diaka. I really hope that we get something in the future for Seed where like is focused a bit more on Isaac, because he's never really been given like the appropriate focus of a series or a film or OVA or anything. Even if it's just like an OVA, I'm very interested to know more about him. Yeah, I like the Atherin and Kira fight because it shows that Kira's not like capable of doing everything. You put him in a fist fight, and he's not particularly good. You put him in a mobile suit there, and he's incredible. So it shows that he's not like the was it the Gary Stu type where they're just like good at everything, like a flawless character. Makes him a bit more interesting. That's Kira's parents, isn't it? Oof. During this scene, our appearance in photo was totally different. First photo that was Kara dad. Kira's mom held Kira and Cagliostro shot her with Chairman Durandal off maybe. I don't think we're at the same scene. I'm just watching the Kira and Athrun fight here. I'm really surprised they've not made a duplicate of Birdie yet. It just seems like an easy thing to do. Ooh, let's go. Destiny Spec 2. Let's go. So is this like Strike Freedom Type 2 or Spec 2? False Impulse Spec 2 and Destiny Spec 2. Shin Beast mode incoming. Very excited for that scene. I love how Hildy just like walks around kind of like, what is going on here? Can we give Mayrin a road mobile suit at some point? She's never actually gotten to pilot one. Mirelia. I don't know the investment was coming in. The next seems my favourite round because you can dodge Grim being just like an expert. But also some mob soldier doing the same to darker tactics. Yeah, I noticed that as well. They literally mentioned that. Missing purposely. God damn. That is yeah, that takes some skill to be able to pilot like that. Like, it's one thing to do that in a fighter jet, but to do that in a whole entire ship like that. Impressive work. Ooh, meteor units. The meteor units are huge. I don't know why they're so big. We've got the jewel blitz. Oh, excuse me. The jewel blitz and lightning buster. It's a bit of a weird scene, is this? Why would you love me? I love villains not getting what they want and then just like raging. It's always very entertaining to watch. I love the bridge design on this ship. It's very royal. Got like pillars and a throne and everything. For you. I thought it was. When they're especially it's because they're planning mission Bachelor Tata refers to Natalie Bachelor, which she's now to follow through Gundam SEED Nicole's tactics refer to Nicole. Thought that was the case. It was pretty interesting though. Natalie paying respect to those characters that we lost. There's a bit of a flare reference later, I think, in the final battle, and Stella. Like they both kind of appear. Ghost versions of them, if you will. It's definitely a love letter to like the whole Seed series and Seed Destiny. Oh, let's go. Man, Destiny Spec 2 looks so damn good. It's such a great design, and the colour scheme in this film in particular is So nice. So Hilda's using the red Gelgoog Menace. Truant officers for, I think it was German language. That's what I was thinking. That's a bit weird. I thought it might have been a problem with the subtitles, but it's literally said in the dub like that, so strange decision. During Destiny Gundam launches in using Impulse Gundam theme song. They do, yeah. I guess it's kind of like Shin's takeoff theme. I think if I remember correctly, in the Freedom soundtrack, it's called Destiny Salties, I think. And that's the name of the track on the album. Or the score, whatever you want to call it. Little do they know they're all about to get absolutely wrecked by this thing. So many horrors. Wait, what the heck was that Navy horror doing? That's like a totally different voice. Wait, who's flying around in? Oh yeah, it's Atherin, isn't it? In the SEED Freedom. Navy horror with a mustache refers to Turn and Gundam. However, the fun fact I found was the keyboard in Japanese version of the voice actor was Takito Koyasu, who voiced Mugen and Turn and Gundam. I did not even know that was that's cool. Literally like randomly referenced in Turn and Gundam in SEED Freedom with Haru. After using the Dragoon system as feedback in episode 36 of Seed Destiny, Durandal gave Athrun Legend Gundam choose effects and found from the Dragoon system. That's true. Because the Legend Gundam does use Dragoon. So we did finally end up using it. Legend Gundam doesn't suit Athrun at all, though. Which I guess that was kind of like, the point of him not piloting it, but I just, doesn't fit whatsoever. Alright, now we're in the heat of the final battle. Oh, this is when we're gonna get moves like, Moo with the Murasame and the what's called this big cannon. I forgot what this weapon's called. This is like the most insane thing ever, though. Like, only Seed would do this and pull it off. Maybe actually, that's a lie. G Gundam could probably pull off something similar. Classic line. Jin's Destiny Gundam was strongly just gonna laugh this line because it references to Athrun. You piloted Justice Gundam. That's true. I mean, the Destiny Gundam is more powerful than the Justice. Those cannons are awesome. This is when Shin goes like absolute beast mode on him. There we go, the Sword Impulse Spec 2. The Sword Impulse Spec 2 was awesome. I'm so glad they made like the heads like full one colour rather than just adding like a bit of red. They just made the head full red. It looks so good. Come on, Shin. Absolutely gonna destroy him. Oh, it's not yet actually. I forget, it's I've got to wait for the meteor scene. Kira's sea colours purple and pink, Athrun green and gold and yellow, and Shin's violet, pink, and indigo, referring silver. That's interesting. Interesting fact. It does make sense actually as well. Oh yeah. Let's go. Jesus Christ. He's not thinking, he's just doing. We've got a Baku there. I've got multiple Bakus. I had Walt filled in that scene as well. A brief cameo. I don't know why he wasn't in this film in a more significant role. It's a shame. The weapon that Arthur used was just like Dragoon system, they called Ziggurat. Yeah, I mean, I assume it's probably just like an upgraded version of Dragoon. Which would make sense. Wasn't Dragoon like created by Gilbert, maybe? I don't think ever. I was gonna say I don't think it appeared until Seed Destiny, but I think it's in the Providence Gundam, so it existed before that. Oh. Andrew won't fill his cameo because maybe he has knowledge about the pilot in the mobile suit just lost left hand. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised he didn't join it with Compass though. Like even like, I don't know, as a politician maybe. Surprisingly, it would have made sense for him to work alongside Lacus. A bit of fan service there. I really like Lacus's pilot suit, minus the wings. Like the little wings on the back are so unnecessary. It's just a bit too over designed there. Otherwise, it'd be pretty perfect. I think Athrun's pilot suit's my favourite though. Colour wise, anyway. Jiggle physics there as well. Calrea. What a design. Yeah, and that's what you meant with the colour of the seed mode. Is that a what's called reference there? Mobile suit performance alone doesn't determine my strength. Sounds very much like the jeweler's statement thing from Mercury, like what they say prior to jewels. Mecha's using just like Bite Gold Proud Defender is interesting because it refers to anime Cross Angie. This project is also made by Mitsuo Fukuda's chief director. I have heard of Cross Angie. But the way they like she pilots the Proud Defender, very similar to Nightmare Frame piloting in Code Geass. They tend to lean forward on in the seat. And go for simple spec 2. Literally no one finds it irresistible. Oh, let's go. Oh, such a great scene. Infinite Justice Type 2. It's the way that the mask cracks and the green eye showing through. So perfect. About to get like one of the greatest 10-minute sequences in Gundam history here. It's like back to back amazing like hype moments. You know, Might Strike Freedom. You got Destiny Spec 2 absolutely wrecking everything, and then you've got that Infinite Justice Type 2 scene that we just got. Oh, my favourite suit in the Seed franchise, let's go. And Meteor's about to kick in. Oh my god, I'm getting chills. Feel good music playing, that's what it says on the subtitles. Oh, so good. Can't go wrong with Meteor. Probably the best song in the Seed franchise. This thing is stupidly overpowered. Oh man. Where the song like fully kicks in this point. The power of a TM revolution, that's what I like to call it. See, why didn't they use the 2D animation throughout all this film? Because they use it on the Mighty Strike Freedom here so much. It looks so much better. Not that the CGI is terrible, but it's so obvious that it looks far better when you just use 2D. Sink into darkness. And Stella. This darkness is way too deep. Oh, let's go. Oh my god. He's insane. Griffin and Shinzo Stars because they think his family dead, but still appears as spirit, just his power of love. Or it's hilarious because it refers to Dozy. Oh, Dosel. It's funny because it's like descend into darkness. It's like Shin's already in far too much darkness to descend any further. Also, Arthur and Sure are brutal. Only show because it reminded me of Naruto series during Sisters. Yeah. Yeah, we're about to get that scene. Like right now. man. It uses the same tactic as against Providence. I mean, he's not wrong. Sure enough, he spreads chaos on where he said gave dreaming because they're first full of shaman who do wrong thing will end with failure. I mean, isn't it the whole like idea of the destiny plan? It's not. I mean, technically it is wrong, but it's also not. Like, it would actively work. And there is the end of the film. It does kind of just end as this film. It's just like, boom, credits now. I know they're adding an epilogue. Because they're doing like a theatrical re-release in Japan. And I think they're adding some extra cuts. And then maybe one or two monologues. Or not monologues, epilogues. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird line. Gotta love Athrun and Cagley. I wish we got more of them together in this film. No, they've gone skinny dipping. Why do the proportions look so weird? Like, Kira's hands look really weirdly flat. Mula Flag, a reflection, Requiem with that casket Gundam was so badass with a Luminary Impulse gun to use immediate also amazing also Destiny gun with Zeus. That's it, Zeus. I forgot what the name of the canon was, but I think that's the end of the film. I'm just going through the credits now. I mean, I'll keep the credits going. We'll end it once it actually comes to a complete end. But that was SEED Freedom for anyone who hadn't already seen it. And that's my third time watching it now. I watched it at the cinema. I watched it when it came to Netflix Japan without subtitles. So I didn't have a clue what was actually going on really in terms of dialogue, but it's still a fun film to watch. It's just such a rewatchable film. And it's what, 2 hours, 2 hours and 5 minutes? Don't feel like that at all. It feels like a brisk hour 30. And it's generally pretty well paced, I would say. Let's just hope that it gets a Blu-ray release at some point soon. I'm sure it's probably got a Blu-ray release in Japan by now. Or if it hasn't, it's going to get one very soon. But we shall, well, whether you're in America, the UK, basically anywhere that's not Japan, it's gonna be probably another year until we get that Blu-ray release, but it'll be worth it when it eventually comes. They also brought back like the kind of the OG artists for this film to create original songs for it, because you got this song that's playing right now, Sarigawa No Romantics, which is by Seesaw, that's it. And then obviously you've got the title song Freedom, which is by Takanori Nishikawa, aka TM Revolution. Insert songs, yeah, I just said. I can't remember whether Nami Tamaki made a song for this or not. I don't think she did, but I could be wrong. Or if she did, it's not like probably featured in the film, but it might be on the album. That's like all they were missing, I think. If there was a song by Nami Tamaki in here. I watched Gundam SEED Freedom only once in cinema, but I'll watch it again during online, but not now because in my place. Malaysia didn't release it yet, but I can't wait for it release in YouTube. That's true, it might release on YouTube at some point. On Gundam Info. Actually, come to think of it, I'm sure Bandai have done the film's actually just finishing up. It's now got 45 seconds left. But anyway, I guess I can probably stop this now anyway, so click a stop on that. Oh, it does actually say all the English voice actors. Huh, hold on. Wait. Kieran Regan as Shin. Yes, there's a few voice actors that I recognise there, but there we go. I'll switch back to me in a second. But yeah, we could end up with the film actually launching on the Gundam Info YouTube channel within the near future, because I think that Bandai are doing a poll asking people what Gundam film. I think it was specifically Gundam film they want to see on the Gundam Info channel. And if SEED Freedom is featured on there, chances are most people are going to vote for that. I guess maybe this like Chaz Counterattack, if that's not already on the Gundam Info channel, people maybe vote for that. I don't really know. But anyway, that was the watch along for Gundam SEED Freedom. I hope that everyone who joined in did enjoy watching it along with me, and might do more in the future. Maybe we'll see. This was kind of just like a bit of a test, but also celebrating SEED Freedom hitting Netflix, and also the fact that a lot of my SEED content has done very, very well on the channel, especially the SEED Freedom content. So thank you all for that. It's been the support on those kind of videos has been awesome. Let's have a look. Nearing again. Yesterday, Gundam SEED Destiny re-releasing YouTube Gundam Info. I watched again for the second time in this year. Very nice. Well, was it yesterday? Unless you guys over in you're from Malaysia, yeah. So unless you guys might have got SEED Destiny yesterday then, but I'm sure that SEED Destiny got re-released on the Gundam Info channel quite a while ago now, when Freedom was releasing. So that was like March, April time, I think maybe they dropped on the Gundam Info channel. But yeah, I mean it's on there to watch anyway, the HD remasters. But yeah, there we have it. That is the watch along. If you are new here, then please do make sure to subscribe. Leave a like on the streams while you're watching on the replay again. Leave a like, really does help out. And stay tuned for more Gundam content in the future. Plenty of Gundam content coming. Gundam Break 4's out. I'm playing it. I've not played a whole lot of it, not as much as I would have liked so far, but I do plan to play it quite a bit more. And expect like initial thoughts after like 10 hours or whatever, probably early in the week, maybe towards the end of the week, or early the following week. I might have a full review for it, but yeah, expect plenty of Gundam Break 4 content to come. Plenty of other Gundam content as well. Got some other seed videos in the works which will be coming soon. So thank you once again for tuning into this stream today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.